Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 largest cities in Indiana. Indiana has vast stretches of farmland punctuated by cities and towns, yet the 10 biggest cities in the state are far from rural communities. These large population centers offer cultural experiences, unique entertainment, fine dining, and varied shopping options that any visitor or resident can appreciate. Known as both the Hoosier State and the Crossroads of America, Indiana has long had a connection with amateur sports, in particular high school basketball, which has become synonymous with the state. Indiana is also recognized as home of the Indianapolis 500, which takes place every May in the state's capital. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 largest cities in Indiana. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 largest cities in Indiana. Number 10. Noblesville, Indiana. Noblesville was platted in 1823 and officially incorporated in 1851 when the railroad came through. With 69,604 residents, the community has grown consistently in the past 50 years along with population increases in surrounding communities. One of Indianapolis' many suburbs, Noblesville is primarily known for its picturesque courthouse square surrounded by boutique shops and restaurants. This 10th largest city in the state is also home to the popular Ruoff Music Center, which features top musicians and groups in the summer months. The city's urban park, the Commons, hosts live concerts, the farmers market, and other events throughout the year. For more outdoor experiences, visit Strawtown Cotewie Park, which was once home to the state's natives. The park has a natural history center, an archaeological exhibit, zip lines, archery, and equestrian trails. Number 9. Lafayette, Indiana. Lafayette benefits from proximity, nestled just a few hours south of Chicago and an hour north of Indianapolis. Across the Wabash River, its sister city West Lafayette is home to Purdue University, making Lafayette an ideal location in Indiana. The vibrant downtown districts are filled with historic buildings and plenty of choices for shopping and dining. Throughout the area are specialty shops and art galleries in addition to a variety of attractions like museums, gardens, and the zoo. Although Lafayette had a population of 70,783, it feels significantly larger due to its neighbor. The two combined communities offer a variety of events throughout the year and access to many parks and nature areas. Number 8. Hammond, Indiana. Hammond is better known as a suburb of Chicago than its own independent community, yet it's the 7th largest city in Indiana with a population of 77,879. A portion of Hammond borders the south end of Lake Michigan, making it a bit of a beach town on the Great Lakes. Visitors can enjoy access to several beaches and the Hammond Lakefront Park and Bird Sanctuary. Despite its proximity to Chicago, Hammond is really just an Indiana small town with several arts and entertainment experiences. Visit the Challenger Learning Center for its laser show and planetarium. Try the White Ripple Gallery for art shows, or adults can visit the Horseshoe Casino on Lake Michigan. Hammond's location at the crossroads between Indiana and Illinois made it a busy stop for stagecoaches first, then railroads and automobiles. Number 7. Bloomington, Indiana. It's speculated that they were so impressed with the blooming flowers in the area that they named it Bloomington. Located a few hours south of Indianapolis, it was established in 1818 by settlers from surrounding states. Bloomington's perhaps best known for Indiana University, which contributes significantly to the town's population. In fact, 79,168 people were counted in the 2020 census, making the population lower than in 2010 because so many students had left college due to the pandemic. The vibrant downtown is a big college town filled with bustling pubs, restaurants, and coffee shops. It's often recognized as one of the most picturesque communities in the state. Aside from the university, Bloomington is liked for its hilly surroundings and local Oliver Winery. Number 6. Fishers, Indiana. Located in central Indiana, Fishers has also grown significantly in the past 2 decades with enormous development. Most reasons to visit are related to shopping and experiences, such as IKEA and Topgolf. Still, the community has a stellar school system and low crime rates. The community of 98,977 people began as a railroad stop in 1872. The town was initially slow to develop and had only a population of 388 in the 1960 census. When I-69 was built alongside the small town, it rapidly grew into a big city just half an hour northeast of downtown Indianapolis. Fishers boasts several breweries, wineries and distilleries, plus golf courses and its own municipal airport. Most shopping and dining options are chains, but there are an abundance of choices for everyone. Number 5. Carmel, Indiana. Just 20 miles north of downtown Indianapolis, the expansive city of Carmel has exploded over the past 2 decades. Once a small railroad town, it has grown into a center of culture and development featuring its 3-venue center for performing arts. The city's midtown features modern architecture modeled after historic buildings in surrounding small towns. These buildings are filled with pricey dining and shopping experiences. The bustling community hosts a wide number of events throughout the year. Carmel's population of 99,757 residents in 2020 is a far cry from the nearly 600 residents a century earlier. The town was not much more than a general store when it was established in 1837, but today the push for development has propelled the city into one of the largest in the state. Number 4. South Bend, Indiana. Located in northern Indiana just before the Michigan border, South Bend is well reputed for being home to the University of Notre Dame. The city is also a thriving destination beyond simply being a college town. South Bend had 103,453 residents and continues to grow. Its name comes from the community's location along the bend on the southern part of the St. Joseph River. The area was inhabited by the Potawatomi for centuries, and today they operate the only tribal casino in Indiana. The city boasts several unique museums such as the Studebaker National Museum, the History Museum, and the Snipe Museum of Art. Shops, restaurants, and art galleries can be found spread throughout South Bend. Number 3. Evansville, Indiana. Located in southwest Indiana along the Ohio River, Evansville boasts a university, baseball, and entertainment for every type of visitor or resident. The city has several museums and a zoo, plus the USS LST Ship Memorial, a decommissioned tank landing ship on the National Register of Historic Places. With the University of Evansville downtown, the regional college draws plenty of students and faculty to the area. The city is also home to manufacturing and health sciences and has its own television and radio stations. Although Evansville is relatively isolated from larger cities, it has grown to be a hub for southwestern cities and towns. In 2022, its population was 117,298. Number 2. Fort Wayne, Indiana. One of the oldest cities in Indiana, Fort Wayne was built by Anthony Wayne in 1794 to protect the area from attack by the British. Known as Mad Anthony, Wayne was a former American Revolutionary War general initially sent to the area to suppress the Native Americans. The fort bearing his name was decommissioned in 1819 and was torn down more than 30 years later. Today, Fort Wayne is a vibrant city in the northeastern part of the state. It's well reputed for its outdoor parks, recreational opportunities, minor league teams, and children's zoo. In 2020, the city's population was 263,886, making it the second largest city in the state. Fort Wayne is situated at the convergence of 3 rivers, the St. Mary's, St. Joseph, and the Maumee. The annual Three Rivers Festival is one of the top events in the area, with week-long activities celebrating the city. Most activities are free and include concerts, art, an interactive children's festival, and plenty of food. Number 1. Indianapolis, Indiana. The largest city in the state is its state capital with a population of 887,642. The downtown is centered around Monument Circle, with grids of streets radiating from the center. Known as the amateur sports capital of the world, Indianapolis is home to the NCAA headquarters, USA Track and Field, USA Gymnastics, USA Diving, and other governing bodies in sports. It's also home to 2 professional sports teams, the Indianapolis Colts and the Indiana Pacers, along with minor league baseball, hockey, and soccer teams. The Children's Museum of Indianapolis is the largest in the world and consistently ranked among the top in the country. It features an enormous dinosphere, a playscape for toddlers, and an outdoor sports legends experience. Indianapolis was founded in 1821 and established near the center of the state to be easily reached from the farthest communities within its borders. Today it has become a destination for national conventions, with a network of hotels and restaurants connected to the major convention center in the heart of downtown. So, which is your favorite cities among the top 10 largest cities in Indiana? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite places among the top 10 largest cities in Indiana in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.